Where y'all at?
Well, I came on towards St. Bernard, that St. Bernard area.
Yeah, we over here already.
Hey, we're in the 5th District, kind of looking for any suspicious activity. We're the last car in the wolf pack.
We have 490 around there.
We get around a bar, and it's kind of happening outside.
I have a 54 GP.
And usually a lot of people hang around that club and start selling narcotics around there.
What's the dude in the white hair with the dreads? They move.
Billy and Cedric saw this guy standing around, and as soon as he made contact with the police, he started walking away.
The police!
About to run, he running.
He ran.
You want to walk in the door?
As soon as the chase was on, Allie jumps out, we start taking off after him, and I got around, tried to cut him off.
Take that corner. Take that corner up. They have Billy, hurry up.
Where we at?
95, you guys fight.
Down on the damn club. Let me see your damn hands.
Right now.
Cuff him up.
I got it. God, you're fast.
Got too many burners, bro.
My bad, Fazo. We must clip that gun on. Make sure you have no gun on. Stand him up. Come on. You got anything else on you, brother? You got the right to remain silent. Anything you take? Oh, 95.
You're under arrest. In the car up. Talk about all the things you did wrong, my man. All you had to do was stay put, bro. You gave yourself up.
As soon as we secured him, we found a large amount of marijuana that he was out there selling.
Got a right to remain silent again. Anything you say can't be used in the court of law. You have a right to attorney.
It came from you.
It can't be provided.
That ain't come from me, man. Read your rights.
More questions.
Listen to your rights. Man, I had weed, man.
All right.
Good.
Put up the gun, Bill.
Hey, man, I got mine. Gun and all the stuff. Man, no gun on me. I just had weed, man.
It's always a good feeling when somebody's actively trying to get away from you, and you catch them, and then you find out that they're, a drug dealer. They got that pistol with them. All officers are okay. No weapons discharged. Yeah, it's a good feeling. You put the whole 3400 series on us.
Man, those are my favorite right there. For one of them things come in my window.
Okay, one. This occurred a black male juvenile wearing a white t-shirt, shorts, and silver bicycle.
1678. We got a call of a guy getting his bike stolen not far from where we were patrolling. We meet up with another patrol unit who's standing near the victim.
Something happened?
He thinks he went towards General Taylor, down General Taylor to St. Charles.
Is that gonna be it right in front of you?
Is it right there? After we talked to the victim, instantly he was right across the street. Oh God, I'm not about to be chasing this little guy in the street like this, bro.
As weird as it is chasing this kid, he stole a bike, it's still a crime. He has to be held accountable for his actions.
Get off the bike. Get off. Stop the bike. Stop it. Stop it right now.
The guy just looking at Randy like, you know.
You hear what I said? I'm gonna tase you if you don't stop that bike. Stop the bike.
I wasn't actually gonna tase him, but most people stop when they hear the word tase. He start pedaling harder.
Oh, you think it's a game? You think it's a game? Get down. Get down. Get down.
Why you not listening, man?
I did listen. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
How old are you?
15.
Where you get the bike from?
The man, he let me ride it.
Why you didn't bring it back to him?
That's where I was going.
But you went the other way.
Stand up, Joe. Why you couldn't just pop your firecrackers and celebrate like everybody else, bro?
Very patriotic, though.
Y'all saw us, you
took off.
Lance Armstrong.
You know, self-crime ain't gonna pay for you. You lucky. The boy, you got you, boy. Yeah, I'm sure for death. It's my livelihood. That's the only thing I got to get back and forth.
I know you don't want to listen to him, but he telling you right, bruh. You snatched the wrong person bike out here. You know some of the consequences that happen out here, huh? He is at a crucial age where he can tip to one side or the other.
It's almost like a gateway, you know, you're stealing bikes today, you're stealing cars or motorcycles or something else tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you, officer.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man. Y'all
All right, no problem.
Y'all accurate, bro. That's why I needed it.
I think he needed to hear that guy, you know, just chew him out, you know, just be a little voice in the ear, I guess.
I almost was rooting for him. Maybe he'd be the one to get away, you know?
Talking about 93%?
Don't say it like that. Go ahead, bro. Don't be afraid, bro. I gotta get some teeth first. I gotta get my vocals right, bro. I need a couple of me's, bro. Me. I'm gonna say loud, proud, come Sunday.
Making a stop at, what is it, Hermes and Babylon behind that apartment complex.
2 members of our unit pulled over SUV because it didn't have a license plate. We immediately located to that area because there's no such thing as a routine traffic stop. Turn, you ain't got no plate on that car.
I know where you're talking about.
One time?
One time. One time?
95?
See in the spot right there?
How old are you, my man?
18.
You like a child. This your car?
Yeah. My house down the street. Remember you had me up in front of my house last time?
I recognized the guy from a previous incident in which he was found to be in possession of marijuana. Didn't I tell you about that weed and stuff, boy? What is that?
Right.
What you doing with that? To see him again with drugs is very frustrating and disappointing. Well, didn't we have a talk last time? I talked to you and your mama, right? And what you said? You wasn't gonna get in no trouble no more. You don't understand the death that we see every day. When you're trying to tell someone that they're going down that wrong path, but they could actually end up dead. You know, it becomes frustrating because you look at this kid and know he has potential. I just talked to that dude, mama, bro, and him.
I know.
I'm gonna do right. Why you got crack with you, bro? Why you hustling, bro? You can't get no job? What you doing?
Oh, I ain't hustling.
You doing something? You ain't no use, huh?
No.
Who is it? This your mama?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? This Officer Gant, the New Orleans Police Department. You already know, crack and marijuana. Yeah, you going to jail. After calling the mom to get her to come out to take possession of the vehicle, you can see the frustration in her eyes. What we gonna do with that boy?
He's crying out for attention. He really is.
Yeah?
I don't know what his issue is, really. I really
Probably
don't
with the wrong
understand.
problem.
He is. I don't like his past
Yeah.
at all.
I gave him the best advice I could give him. You know, hopefully that helps him. You know, I am a father too. And some kids I have reached and they come back and tell me, man, look, you changed my life. You know, I appreciate this and I appreciate what you've done for me. Speed off. You know, it trickles down. You know, helping that kid may help me in the future, may help someone else's kid in the future, or help him in the future.
They're working on 108 in 6th District.
108. It's a terrible feeling to hit that 108. Because you know that officer's life is in danger, is in immediate danger. Either he could lose his life or someone else could lose their life. So officer need assistance, life in danger. So obviously the shots was fired, a weapon was produced or something where the officer feel his life is in danger.
0 to 100 always, huh?
Damn. It's never a good feeling to get to 108. And you know, just to hear that, you know, your emotions shoots all the way to the roof, especially after dealing with a fallen officer. Damn, bro. Oh, God forgive me.
Police at 30 North Ave, clear the house with the dog. They've got one in custody. They've also got a female in custody.
What they got, Brian? What's it, 108?
Yeah. Serving a warrant and shot at him.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Narcotics officers were serving a warrant in the 6th District. Upon serving the warrant, shots were fired. You know, the officers backed out and gathered a perimeter.
One in which house?
The house with the door open right there.
All the officers that were serving the warrant, they were okay. No one was hit by gunfire.
Upon breaching the door, they took fire, returned fire. A male and a female came out. The male admits to shooting.
2 people did surrender. So at that point, they wanted the assistance from SWAT to finish executing the warrant to make sure no one else was inside the residence.
All the intel we had on this house was they're not going down, they're gonna shoot it out.
With drugs come guns, come violence. This is an incredibly dangerous situation.
Vic 1, Payson 2, Jahan 3, Allie 4, Reed at the door, Billy 5.
We're going high.
Going high, everybody go high.
Single file.
Lost police for the K9. Brenda Nyman released the dog. He
lights. Last warning. Get.
Hold on. Let's go, man. Let's go. Stack up. Go to the corner.
You got it? Wait.
Dominate!
When we cleared the house, we were able to get 100%. No one else was inside the residence. No one else was hiding.
We all got the front door! We all got the front door!
Once we were done, we handed it off back to the narcotics team to finish their search warrant.
All right, fellas, y'all good, huh? Yeah. All right, good. What's up, babe?
I knew there was nobody in there because when he went in and he came back, but that was, I mean, we was able to go to that next room, then that next room.
Was there a gun on the floor when we went in? I saw a big machete. Yeah, that's all I saw. Other than that, it was clear, bro. Wasn't nobody in there. Glad nobody got hurt. That's the most important thing. We can't take another shooting, bro. Another officer funeral. Y'all 10-4 on that intel?
-2.
2 people just left the residence. The SOD team has been called out to serve a high-risk warrant on a narcotics dealer who's been dealing heavy loads of heroin and crack cocaine out of his residence.
If we encounter people on the stairs, I'm gonna call them down. We're gonna call them down. We're not gonna go up there to them, okay? You don't want to get no fight with nobody on the stairs.
Especially them having a high.
Right. When executing a high-risk warrant in a populated area like that, you're worried about the people that's around the area as well. In case anything happens, you don't want innocent bystanders to get hurt. Hey, fellas, when we get to St. Bernard and Claiborne, kill y'all lights.
Copy that. Killing lights now.
All right, guys, time to put that game face on. It's about to get real. You know how we do. The feeling is, man, it's like riding on a roller coaster. Look, let's get it in right quick. Look, let's get in, let's get out, all right? Tack on me, tack on 3. 1, 2, 3, tack! I'm going over the game plan. What's my job? What are the people doing behind me? I think about the safety of my officers. I think about the safety of the people inside the house. So I feel like all the pressure's on me. So it's time for me to perform to the best of my abilities.
Red team leader, CP. Permission to move to target location, B-side.
Red team leader, you are clear for deployment. Over.
Red team leader, roger that.
Let's go, let's go. Go. Our major goal is to get to that target safely by staying together.
Get tight, baby, get tight.
Providing cover on all angles for our team as we move up to our target location. We'll call additional help from the task force in the districts.
Watch your step, Allie.
We'll normally use them to provide coverage for the perimeter in case somebody take off running.
Watch your step.
Hug that wall, right to that door. Ready? Yes.
Police with a warrant! Police with a warrant! Police with a warrant!
Cool, baby.
Police with a warrant!
Once we start giving verbal commands for everyone to come out, the woman obeyed and came out with the hands up at that point.
Come on, got a team.
She's handcuffed and detained by one of our team members, while the rest of us secure the apartment looking for our target.
Go to the corner, Vic.
Going through every door, every closet. There's a possibility he's either waiting on us or he's hiding, so we would check everything that we think a body could fit at.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands, bro. Let me see your hands. Both hands. Let me see your hands.
Last room, once we breached the door, we saw the target, we put handcuffs on him. Stand up.
What you got?
Right here, he was behind here.
Let's go, baby. Walk him up. In and out, baby. We got the target. Everything good.
The target is placed under arrest, and the girlfriend is detained. Once we know SWAT has done his job, we've done our job, we leave everything else to the detectives.
It was good, though.
Yeah, we moved good, though. And I'm glad we didn't hit that door, man. That
They got a bed.
Yeah, we wouldn't have got in through the front. That was good intel, because we wouldn't have made it through the front door. Y'all ready, bro?
Good, bro.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah,
Y'all ready?
Cool, bro. Get on out of here.
It feels real good to know no one was hurt. That's our objective every day, is to go home the same way we left. It also feels good to know that our mission was complete to get a heavy dope dealer off the street.
That's your boy. He says the race on Almanac.
That's one right now. There they go. We're gonna take a ride over there. They probably got the phone call already. They're always out there. It's like kind of abandoned area in Katrina. They race their cars, show off their cars. They can get in the wrecks or hurt somebody that's spectating. I think they got the phone call, bro. They got cars coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is, right there. Look, they got cars already lined up there. You ready? There they go. Scattered like roaches.
Ass
Fast and the Furious. Ain't losing no pink slip today.
Ooh. This far up. Jeez, look at this damage on the side. Look at that. Oh, bro. Godly. You hit that little pole right there. It's just too many people out there. I mean, you can't just stop one. I mean, it's not gonna do anything. So we just turn our lights on, siren, just make sure they all break it up.
Wednesday's actually the bigger night.
I used to be out there. Back in the whip.
Yeah, out of here.
I don't race or nothing.
Just hang it up. We were patrolling the 7th district at the time, and we see this car coming down. It was missing a headlight.
Yeah, that was a bug out too, bro. He bugged out.
So we decided to make a traffic stop. As soon as we turn our lights on, you know, he pulls over to the side like he was gonna stop. We're talking to each other. We see him looking through his rearview mirror.
Yep. Here we go again.
Take it off, bro.
When they just take off like that for no reason, 7 out of 10 times probably because that's a stolen car.
Chevy right behind him. 1028 for a second.
It makes it a real dangerous situation.
He's accelerating when he stopped. 34,
20 out.
behind the vehicle.
20 out.
I'm approaching the vehicle, taking the passenger out. They both seem too old for this.
Damn, man, I told him going to pull over, man.
He ain't nothing to do with this.
Man, you should have listened to me, man.
Stand up.
Damn, bro.
All right, hey,
You wasn't going to
Stop, be quiet.
Passengers immediately screaming about he was telling the driver to stop, and I don't know why he did that.
He ain't nothing to do with this. He ready?
All right, third. Hey, man, I'm not gonna tell you again. Rosemont, it's code 4.
All in all, it was a pretty chaotic scene.
Why are you running, bro?
I had a traffic attachment, so I just didn't want to go to jail. So.
Traffic attachment.
If that was the only reason he was running for, that's stupid.
So for a bull traffic attachment, you put everybody else's lives at risk.
I'm sorry, man.
He could have ran over somebody driving like that, or he could have killed somebody out there.
Damn, well.
Hands
But
back.
he didn't have nothing to do with it, sir. He told me to stop.
Oh, it's amazing.
It could have been an easy traffic stop. You know, he would have probably walked away with a ticket.
Come on, take a walk, fellas.
Now this guy's going to jail for everything he did.
Which car you hit?
Right there.
That one? Okay.
He almost killed that woman. That was y'all. Y'all okay? All right.
I done telling this man, pull the over. Pull over. Be safe, be strong. Let's do this.
Get that stretcher in here.
You're gonna bleed to death.
Grab the nozzle, grab the nozzle.
You know, they're not dead. I can work with that.